Down here where they handle a lot of recycling here at Republic. But one thing people may not know is that only 3 in 10 of these water bottles, these types of bottles, are actually recycled. So we're missing the boat here on Earth Day when we talk about recycling plastics. We got to do a better job. And if you can see right here, this is the end game for the recycling here at Republic. These bins of aluminum, cans, and plastics, they'll go on now and be created into something new, some new piece of plastic, some new aluminum. We're joined by General Manager Michael Alvarez here now. And do you notice, we're talking, you know, we still don't see enough people recycling these types of bottles. What's the message you want to get out to them on this Earth Day?
Yeah, so across the United States, we see only about 3 of 10 bottles making it into the recycling bin. So that's a lot of material that's not captured in our recycling process. So we want to get, you know, those other 7 out of 10 bottles in the bin, empty, clean, and dry with the caps on, so we can turn them into new bottles down the line.
Yeah, I want to get some tips for you on how to do this, because me and Dante, our photographer here, we've been doing things wrong. Apparently, we're learning this morning. One of the things is Dante has been yelling at his kids because he tells them not to put the cap on the water bottle, right? And when you put it in the recycler, that's not the case.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you want to leave the cap on because that way it has a better chance of making it all the way down to the plastic processor at the end of the line.
What about cardboards? Because we were just talking about pizza boxes, but you're saying if anything's been soiled by food, don't think about throwing that in the recycling bin, right?
Yeah, so if you have, for example, a food soiled pizza box, it should go in your compost bin because it's no longer recyclable at that point. If it's soiled with non-food-like items, say motor oil, for example, it really belongs in your garbage bin. So you want your recyclable papers to be clean when they go into your recycling bin.
You know, we mentioned that not enough of us are recycling these types of bottles, but is the public doing a better job in general in recycling these days?
I think so. You know, various education processes like we have at Republic Services, including our education center here right behind us in Soto, helps us get the word out to folks, including you know, stuff like this. Education is the key to make sure we get more volume through the recycling.
Yeah, we just walked through the Learning Center here. It's a really cool location. It teaches you everything you want to know about recycling. In fact, we're going to head in there in the next hour. But for now, guys, we'll send it back to you. Remember, clean, right? Dry, clean, and you can keep the cap on the bottle when you throw these in the recycling bin.